Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. If you joined me last night, you know we pretty much ended with my internet still acting up, but that should be somewhat fixed now. So we're gonna pick up on Zerard. Is what I remember correctly, the only monster that we were unable to get really was the Shadowwood off of Zerard, which I'll come back to that at some point. But for right now, we're going to move forward. If I remember correctly, I think we need to return back to the prison and start from there. Yeah, I need to go back to the prison for some monster hunting. Now, if you also were not here last night for the stream, do be aware that we did complete one of the objectives of the game for 100%. We were able to complete the frog log. Now, it's a lot easier to do early on, apparently, than doing what I did on previous playthroughs and saving it. I was too lazy to make all the weapons, so that's why it always took so long. But now I don't have to worry about a bunch of things. I am going to put this away, like I said I was going to. I'm also going to empty out my inventory, so anything I need to combine, I'm going to combine right now. But we are pretty much back on Zerard to do some monster hunting. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't really care what these give me at this point. It's better than me having them. And even later on when we get, for example, the more of the 7-star swords, I already know what I'm going to use for those, so I won't have to worry about it. And for those on YouTube who are catching up with the series, do be aware that this is all still part of part 6. So when we get into YouTube territory, story-wise, until we get back to Verdan, you are completely safe. I'm not going to Verdan today. As far as I know, I am not going back to Verdan probably at all until my next recording session. So you don't have to worry about that. This might be a little bit over Deco's level. Yes, it would be. But we won't be getting into any story-driven content. So this is just a backtracking session that I need to do, or else I will fall behind. Anybody else got stuff they don't need? I'm really hoping we don't have any internet problems this time around, but we will continuously, I'll keep an eye on it. I have a lot of stuff for people I don't need anymore. Like, I bought all this stuff and made all this stuff, and yet I no longer need it, so I can sell some of it if I have to. My goal at this point is to complete the prison and hopefully complete the Datron factory. That is my goal. I hope this is worth it. If I screwed this one up, I'm gonna be a little bit upset, but we got some stuff coming on down the line. Okay, I did good. Zerard has nothing because I haven't had him in the party for who knows how long. Like, Zerard hasn't been part of the party since Zerard. So that tells you how much we don't use some people. Oh, I haven't seen that one before. Okay, that should be everything. So we'll start in the prison, we'll start at the bottom, we'll work our way up. The apes will be located in a localized area, so I'm gonna have to go there first. We'll actually work our way down. Be a lot easier. A lot of these creatures are very weird in their spawns. So we're going to be playing a little bit of stupidity on their end. as well. Let's attach stuff that actually doesn't have anything to do. Now, I do want to point out that Jaster, I do not have to worry about weapon-wise. The only thing I need to worry about is guns, and once we get into that gun territory, where I won't need to worry about it whatsoever, it'll be pretty much apparent, because I'll have a reddish colored gun. Apes. Now the apes are mostly located in these corridors, and we won't have to really hunt for them. But for like the proto beast, we're gonna have to hunt for that. It should be on one of the lower floors. We haven't seen many of them as far as I can remember. But since I don't have to do the frog log anymore, this makes this so much easier for me. It's a burden I don't have to do, but I do need these coins, so we're going to try to do as many of those as we can get. What monsters are on this floor that I can remember? Okay, the dogs I only need 4 of. The apes we didn't see much during the actual playthrough. The protos I've seen a few of. There really isn't much missing. I don't think protos are on this floor. Again, I think they're on a lower floor. The dogs might show up here. The phantom tails? Yeah, they'll show up here. That's great. That saves me some time. But the protos, I think, are on a lower floor. I don't think they're up here. Or else I don't remember them being up here. I will be taking my gaze off the game just a tiny bit to keep track of some things I'm looking at, but it shouldn't affect anything. Oh, I pointed this out on Twitter, but I need to point it out here too. For the YouTube stuff, this is YouTube content, so when I transfer it over, since it's a stream, it will be an extra part. So you guys usually see 0.5 at the end of some videos. This time around, you're going to see 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. This will be 0.4. There are 2 other. Well, there's this stream, and then there's one more stream I need to get out. Hopefully, if I don't do everything this time around, that's just how that will go. But that's only going to happen when I only need the one part. The 0.5 will show up, and then the next episode will show up. So I'm on track. So part 6 should be out Friday. 6.1, 0.2, 0.3, and 0.4 will be out at the same time on Friday. So at 12:45, everything should be out. So this stream will be out at the same exact time as the other ones. That weapon's done. What am I doing? So I need to do the one before it. This one. Oh, that's my highest weapon. I'll take that. But I will combine these 2. Again, I just want to make inventory space as much as I can. So I'm going to combine as much as I can. So YouTube, you can just watch the main series if you want, but do be warned that you will be missing stuff on the streams if you do not watch. So if you didn't watch me do the frog log on stream, you don't see the reward. This is just exclusive stuff. Sometimes it will happen on the video, sometimes it will help it on the stream. Nothing I can do about that. It's just how it aligns. I was really hoping the frog log would align with the episodes. Sadly enough, it did not. Oh, look, proto beast, so I don't have to go to a lower floor. They're just a low thing. There you go. Bring them up, put them down. Dragon Skull. So, how many tokens do I have? That's a better question. We need about 60-ish, 90-ish, one of the 2, I can't remember. Okay, we have 36. I know we need a little over 100 or so for tokens, and you can only carry 99 at once. So I'm gonna hopefully take this to 90. The plat is like 60 or 90 of them. Shut up, you! Sorry, thank God that was on vibrate and not a very loud noise. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Like, I don't even remember. I want to say it's that much. When it comes to the licenses, I don't really remember which ones are worth. Okay, so need about 120 coins total. So once I hit 60. Once I hit 60, I'll go get my hunter's license, and then I'll have to get another 60 for the final license. I think they purposely did that so that you wouldn't get the final license right away. Now I have come back into, I think defeated a few of them and mixed in here, so I can't really go for those tokens as much as I would love to. Why do you think that's fun? Oh, maxed out the gun. Now I don't think it's really worth upgrading this gun right now. Where you at? Yeah, it's kind of worth it. I mean, I already have the 42 gun. Here's the hoping that this doesn't go over what Jester's level is. Okay, we got another Justice Ray. Code of Justice, which I have used in the past. Like, the Code of Justice looks almost exactly like the final gun. Just a little bit smaller, I think. I don't have to go down for these guys either. Of course, experience is going to be very low. I'm mostly just after money at this point. Experience is great here and there, but until we get back to Verdan, it's not going to make a difference to us. I'm tempted just to sell all of those. Because, like I said, I pretty much don't use those items. I use healing potions. Some of the, some of the healing items can be used as stuff in the Revelation flow, which is the only reason I really keep them around. Because I don't remember which ones are going to be needed. Like, besides like recharge stuff and electro loss, something like that pronounced, I can't remember. They're used for Revelation flows, and that's the only reason I keep them around. But once you get towards the end to chapter 13, you should pretty much be close to done with the Revelation stuff. You'll be missing a few things because of where they're located, but by the time you hit 13, you should have a good chunk of them ready. Oh, I actually need those bird feathers. What in the world? Look, you, don't fall on me. Which one? This one. This was updated, but it's not updated. Whatever. Sorry. Getting a little bit sidetracked, so I'm gonna get myself back on sidetracked. I mean, this is kind of working in our favor because I don't have to go down to a lower floor anymore. We can just stay here, so circling is just going to be... Right, I was supposed to stop and do something and I didn't do it. Oh well. I really should have went to the Dan and stayed there for a little while just to pick up the items. Like, Kasala's next outfit's on the Dan. I really need to find that. Like, I know where it is, the problem is I keep forgetting where it is at some point. Okay, the Savage Dogs are done. We haven't seen many of them yet. I'll do the merge on that later. Like it's kind of weird because for me to do all this synchronizing stuff, you come to realize that only one character doesn't have a final weapon that comes out of that. Gaster is the only one that doesn't have a weapon that you build from scratch, but everybody else has one. But you still need to have the right ingredients for it, which is pretty dumb. Though I did it by trial and error. So, aka I messed a lot of things up. So it is funny, I'm going to mention this. It's funny because by the time you get to the final planet, you'll actually have Kasala's final weapon almost all the way set. And you actually get a base of that weapon on that planet. So it's just like, what was the point of doing all the merging? You get that feeling on some of these characters. I mean, that's just one of the things that's kind of annoying. But it's not the last. It's definitely not the last. Well, at least we're getting Proto-Beasts, I won't lie about that. At least they're not rare. The only one that seems to be rare at this point is that golem type creature. Which is going to be a little bit annoying, because if it's on a lower level that it's better, it's going to be quite stupid. I mean, they appear here, they just don't appear often enough. I don't think the web. I think the side weapon for Digo is a little bit higher than 30, so I won't attempt to make it right now. I think Jupus is now our lowest level guy. And that happens. I mean, I only used Jupus once. Jupus is used, actually twice. Jupus is used for a bounty, and Jupus is used for a fight. A fight. And a bounty. That is pretty much all he's used for. Well, no, I used Kasala and Lilica pretty much close to the end of this. I don't use Steve or Simon. Of course, they're used at the start of the game, and then they're used at the end. But that's pretty much all they're used for. It's kind of weird because you don't use Digo that much either. You use Digo in his chapter, and that's pretty much it. Who else am I missing? Okay, so let me explain that. Everybody is used in the final chapter, and they all have their own little sequence. So when we get there, you'll definitely know. I would give people a preview of it, but then it wouldn't be really worth it now, would it? Because I have done it before. I mean, I've played this game on streams like twice. Okay, I guess I don't need any more feathers for right now. I do get addicted to the music though, so that's like one of the good things. I even have the soundtrack, which is actually pretty good. I like to tell my friends who I've actually recommended this game to play the game and then listen to the soundtrack. It'll bring you right back into the game. Especially when you listen to like the boss music that's somewhat on the soundtrack. It's actually really good. Like, you want to listen to it. Even the credit music is, I mean, I like it, though I don't like the ending of the game that much, because it feels like they left the game open, so that's why I don't like it so much, and there's no sequel. "15 seconds. Oh, that's too small. You should have made it even smaller." Okay, that didn't sound right, so give me a shorter time frame and then have the actual counter go down as I'm going in the menus. Because they pause in the menus. That's even easier. I'll take this. I'm literally taking the advantage of all this right now, because getting this many challenges in a row, oh heck yes. I think this will put me... Oh, it's not seasoned yet. Digo. I mean, I'm gonna attempt it at least. Those two are too powerful. Yeah, thought so. Oh, Saba. Ooh, that'd be one. I'll check what we need. Almost done with the Proto Beast. It's not bad. I haven't seen many apes now they're not showing up. I think this is going to be a little bit too high of a level for her. Yep. Okay. So there's really nothing much I can do until I hit back to the dam. I mean, we're getting there. I'd rather than bunch up, though. I mean, the crows always bunch up, though. I feel like we're gonna get there one of these guys at a time. I mean, that's not a bad thing, but it's kind of annoying. Like, you want these guys to be bunched up as much as possible. I might actually have to look up where he's most potent so we can move along. Because we're not missing much out of the factory area. Oh. I wonder if that door's open. If we get there. There is a secret door in the factory. It's not really a secret, but you can't go there unless you have Digo. So I'm kind of curious, is that door open now, or do I have to wait till after the chapter's done? If you look at the map to the Datron factory, on your initial playthrough, you'll be given a door that leads to an area that is very strong, by the way, and it's not very easy to get through, but if you get all the way to the end of the corridor, there are some prizes for you there, and some of them are weapons. These weapons are very good to have when you are like starting with Digo. I think there's also an armor in there. Can't remember. Oh crap. Like, if I was to look up the map now and then look at what the items were, it would just... It's just more to see it. So hopefully we can get through this very quickly so I can get over there and check it out. Some of the monsters in there are not on the bounty list, so we won't have to really worry about them, but beating them would help because they get some really good experience. Like, you think mimics give you good experience. These guys get some good experience early on. And then they don't, so... At least we're getting levels, I guess. I mean, that's not a bad thing, but getting like leveled up with 24 points or 50 points a battle is kind of funny. I think that might have been either the last livid ape or we might have gone a little bit over, but that's fine. Yep, livid ape. That was exactly the one we needed. So we need to find Phantom Tails. Yeah, we're doing really good actually. I thought the Proto Beast would be the hardest one to get through, but it's not. There's always that one. There's always that one enemy you can't find. And that's a proven fact. The Shadowwood is a great example of that. We spent a good hour and a half or so just going through that one spot and never found one. So, I mean, I'm eventually going to have to go back there and hunt it, but I'm not doing that right now. If I'm going to waste time doing something, it's going to be time wasted here. Let me see if I can buy these two. This might not work. Because these are some high-leveled ones as it is. And I already have a level 40 that pretty much outmatches a bunch of stuff. Like, I can prove that point. See, this says, what, 201? I think this is like 373. This is the highest powered weapon Jaster's going to have for a while. I think it even beats out the sword we get in Chapter 13. That says a lot, and that's fully upgraded. And then the strongest weapon, if you have been to my streams before and you have watched me do the ghost ship, the weapon that I use on Jaster is the final weapon, and that is the most powerful weapon in the game. Besides one other weapon, because those two share the same stats. So I can't really count it since we technically cannot obtain it. It's just really fun to bring up and be like, yeah, this sword exists. Can't get it though. It's just like it's just like the game developers are telling you, we're gonna give this to you temporarily, and it hits harder than hell, but you can't keep it. I mean, I do love that little gag, in my opinion, but it's just like, did you have to do that? Could you not have done this a little bit better? But, I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean, I actually was like, Googling, can I obtain this sword permanently? And they were like, no. I was young and stupid back then. Because the blade shows up in the guidebook. And personally, I don't think they should have made the stats available to you if you couldn't obtain the weapon. Just saying. But again, if we ever saw a sequel to this game, which I know we probably won't ever, it would just be so much fun. But I think it would be hard for them to get the actors back for this. It's been so long. Though the main character Jaster is played by a 90s actor, really good actor. Did a fantastic job. I didn't even recognize his voice until the credit sequence. My first playthrough. Oh shit! And when I googled his name, I'm like, no way. Because once you recognize the voice, then you know where he comes from. So I always tell people, just go listen to his voice, then go look it up. Okay, got another token. Keep them coming, keep them coming. I think the one downside to like Toady, because I'm just thinking about this, because later on in the game you have to level all of your weapons to mastered. It's not an achievement or anything, but it's a nice thing to do because it gives you some stat boosts. Doesn't affect anything like the power that I showed off earlier. It doesn't affect that. It affects the attributes that it inflicts. It's really nice to have that maxed out. But when weapons don't take like supplements, it's the best word to use for this. you have to level them manually, and it takes a while. So if an item shows like 95 or 99 and it starts off at 10, the attribute is completely random every time. So if it's fire once, it might be electric next time, or it might be wind. So it's quite annoying when you want to use a speed up like a shard or a crystal, and you can't, due to the developers not letting that go through. Kasala's final footwear is exactly like that. Now, I'm kind of mad I could not upgrade it. Okay, so we just need Phantom Tails and the Neveron now for whatever. I can't talk. But I think we already know that. You know what, spiders? Just die, please. I'm gonna max out on those soon enough. I would be farming this inside the boss room, but as far as I know, there is no guarantee you're gonna get these guys, so I'm just gonna stay in this corridor. It's kind of weird, ain't it? Because we're pretty much just staying in one area, circling around, battling, getting really... I can't say crappy spawns, because Zerard had the crappiest spawns. Like, it's really annoying when you're hunting something and you can't find it, so... I mentioned it last stream too, RNG is not your friend in some of these spawns due to how low they are. No abilities, what's the enemy? Fire. Can you let me move? I'm gonna sell these antidotes. I'm going to, because this is getting annoying. Actually, I got a better idea. Item storage. Yeah, okay, whatever. Which ones are full? Go away. That's the only one. Okay. I'm not going to put away my healing potions. There's no point to that. But since these are popping up more, I can just hide them. At least I'm not in pain. I'll take that as a win.
Here goes.
I remembered something up now. I don't know what it was. I should have started the Insectron already. And just like I want to do the Insectron in like its own episode, 1 or 2 episodes, because the battles can actually be drawn out and it's kind of annoying. There's like 3 to 4, maybe 5 battles. I can't remember the exact number. But I want to have at the start some of the most powerful insects you can have. So I'm just thinking how I want to play that out. The factory, I'm always talking about this almost every stream. Like every objective I'm trying to complete early on, or I'm planning to do early on. Like I already know when I'm going to do the factory. That's going to be done in chapter 13. Due to you can't make everything until then. So that's going to be dedicated towards the end. What else? The hunter rankings I don't have to worry about. We'll get there sooner than later. We'll have our we have, if I remember correctly, you have I think 2 or 3 different down spots, and then if you're really on the ball, you'll never go down more than once. Well, if you check it as often as I do. Again, I want to move through this, so we're just gonna kill them as fast as we can. I actually don't remember what we were at for that one monster. So we need 8 more, 2 more for the Phantom Tail. This is going a little bit better than the Shadowwood findings. It's kind of stupid. You guys stole my kill. No, they stole my kill. They shouldn't have been given to me. Man, it's really... it's getting to me. A lot of crows. This is like the easiest enemy that I could get the bounty for. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Sorry, give me a sec. I just want to make sure nothing is getting through here. Okay. Sorry. I need to put something else in my ear that's not just my earpiece sticking out of it. Put him down. Oh. I mean, it's different when you need to pick up the enemy, but you don't need to pick them up every single time. That's easy. Should be around the 40-ish range for those coins now, which is really good for this So the tokens, you can't just turn in 40 and get the second tier. So it will take 60 from you to get there. So don't expect to be like, hey, I skipped the tier. No, it's gonna take it from you. So all the coins you earn, they get taken. There's another proto we don't need.
Here goes.
We still need a little bit more. Let's find one or two more of those guys, then I'll recheck the battle recorder. Unless you guys want to keep count for me, because I'm gonna continue forgetting. No, I'm good. I'm gonna just kill them. Like these challenges I don't do. If it's Jaster, different story, because I'm already Jaster. I don't have to switch characters. I don't have to change the strategy for it. I find those type of token missions kind of stupid. Those challenges are just not worth it, in my opinion, to just change everything that you're doing already. That's perfect. Go ahead and take another look. Phantom Tails, I need 2 more. And then we can head to the factory. I'm actually looking forward to getting to the factory ones, even though it's going to probably annoy the crap out of me. Because most of them are located on a certain floor, and it's really stupid. Like, you can find most of the bounties on the floor Pikachu's lab is at. So, I mean, that helps a tiny bit. But they'll be very stubborn and they don't want to spawn correctly. So, like, ones that you would expect to show up on the first few floors, or the first 2 sections of rooms, will show up everywhere. Now that we're down to the last 2 whites, it's gonna take me a few minutes just to find these guys. Though I would like to get into the factory and see if I can get into that section. If I can get in there, I'm gonna be happy, because that's a good way to get experience right now. Come on. Like, everybody that we don't need now is just gonna come out of the woodwork. It's just how it is. It's just... that's RNG for you, man. This game will torture you with it. Like, when you need, like, revelation flow items, like the mermaid scale or the galactic compass, stuff like that, it just makes you want to rip your hair out. Because it's so tedious to get, and the farming for it is really bad. I mean, I could give an example of it that's a little bit more accurate. Ghost ship. This is like the best way to talk about RNG for this game, besides the monster spawns. If you were in this stream, I want to say about a week or so ago, we did the Ghost Ship Extreme challenge, and we got through it in 2 streams. So we did the first 50 floors, and then we did the last 50 floors. So every floor is completely different, to an extent. I'm going to give quotations on that. Where you don't know what floor you're going to get. It's completely randomized. And I'm pretty sure it's not set in stone when you start up the Ghost Ship Extreme set stuff. It's not. I don't think it's set in stone. I think it's literally RNG, period. I really wish someone would disprove that. I don't think anybody really does. But except for like every 10 floors, which is the boss room, it's okay. No, I can't say it because that's not true. Every floor except for the bosses themselves are random. So the bosses are completely what they are. So every 10 floors it doesn't change, but the floors themselves change. So you'll never see the same 10th floor. You'll never see the same 90th floor. Same with the 100 floors. Every floor is different. The only difference going up every 10 levels is the room gets brighter. And the bosses will change, and then at some point the monsters change, so you won't see monsters that are on deck 30 appear on deck 60. That's just an example. But it's true, it's a true statement. Turns out that some of the stuff I'm missing on the Ghost Ship Extreme on one save is guys up in the higher 80s and 90s rooms. So this fool's eventually got to go back up there and farm them. I have no idea if I'm going to do that anytime soon. Because it took me 2 streams to get there last time. I don't know if I really want to just do that for hours on end. Because if I do, I got to find a room that has a transporter so I can save. If I'm going to stay on that high of a floor and not try to get killed. Good experience, but I don't want to die. Because in this game, if you game over, you go to your last save point. So if you don't have a save point, you're starting the game over. And that's literally the best way to say that. I need to be careful because of where my mic is located. So sorry for your headphone users out there. If my mic spikes. Can you guys please, for the love of God, give me the guy I'm looking for? I'm not gaining anything here. The experience I'm definitely not gaining, that's for sure. Damn, my headphones are starting to come out. Ooh. See, this is what I mean. We're down to the last 2 of the two monsters I need. So, and I only need 1 guy. I just need 2 of them to show up. And we're not having any luck right now. And that's sad. Like, I want to be out of here. I want to get to the factory. I want to get and see if I can get into that area. Because I already know where it is. So... And I can even point it out too on the map when we get there. There's one of them. Why couldn't you spawn two? Do you guys like torturing me? Ah. One more. This is like... Think of like the calm before the storm. Like when you finally find them, you're just like, victory! And you yell it very loudly. I'm not gonna do that. I'll say victory when I've actually completed the hunter stuff. I'm pretty sure it will still be the last thing I finish. But if I can get a good chunk of it done early, I'm gonna do it. See, it's just like this is literally the worst thing, period. The hunting records are the absolute worst. Wow. I actually have only 3 monsters to get out of there. That's amazing. I say that because I've never gone out of there and not encountered everything at once. I got very lucky in this playthrough, I guess. So we're actually when I pause the game and I go into a menu, you guys will see a timer, a clock of how many hours I've spent on this save file. By this point in time, on my very first playthrough, I was already on chapter 13. That's because I skipped a lot of stuff. So I skipped all of the objectives I'm doing right now. And I just pretty much just went through the story, not even knowing a bunch of the side stuff. So I skipped the bounties. That I didn't know at first. So I got there pretty early, and then I was a little bit overwhelmed by some things. Because I was so engrossed in the story. And it took another like 3 hours and like 2 attempts on the final boss to get through. And then the ghost ship destroyed me. Thank God back then I did not have recording software or any of that. YouTube really wasn't a thing just yet. But now we all get to see, or hear in this case, my ramblings and my stupidity on stream, so. But you'll know in the game, on the recordings, for the main story when I screw up. It's very obvious, but on stream, the only way I'm gonna screw up is if I'm not being very smart about it. Can you just give me the enemy, please? Now this is turning into a Shadowwood situation where they're just not spawning. There they are. Finally, we can get out of here. I also need to check how many tokens we have. Let's claim our rewards for this as well. Got them all. From this particular area. That's a big jump. That's a good jump. Daytron Factory. It's not that one. Not there. I want to say it's here. No, it might be by Pikachu's lab. I'll have to go into this room for me to verify that. Now the type Ks are going to appear in the final boss room, so I'll have to go there for them, but I want to see if this room's available. There's a door. I want to say it's this one. Oh, I'm not going to make this cycle. We're going to stand here. Nope. I was going to try to jump off the fence, but that's definitely not going to work. While we'll wait for this, I'm gonna look up something. Nope, nothing new. Next. I have no idea why they made these things so freaking slow. I want to say this is the room. If it's not, I can just jump down and grab a teleporter. Move, Kasala. Now, if this is the right room, I'll know it right away. I hope this is the one I'm looking for. Nope, it is not. So I went the wrong way. Fixable. So we need to go back. Oh, for crying out loud. No matter how many times I do it, my stomach still is just like, you're jumping off a high place. That's not gonna help you. I wonder. It's hard to tell where this room is because you can't see inside the assembly rooms until after. There's Picachos. Don't think it's this one. This is gonna annoy me. Watch, I'm gonna go through all the processing and I'm gonna skip right over it, watch. Type J's. Oh. Don't think I need them. I did find it in my playthrough though, that door. Problem is I always forget where it's located, so. That's Pikachu's door. If I'm not mistaken. So it's not this one. Because the door would be opposite of this. Yeah, whatever. Can't be on one of these assembly lines. I'm gonna have to look it up. I didn't actually think I would have to break out the book for this. No, that's not it. Going the wrong way. Haha. It's assembly room. I know exactly which room this is now. This one. I feel stupid right now. How do I get it there? I keep thinking it's always in one of the later ones. Apparently it's in the earlier one. Hopefully this is the right one. Like, if you want a challenge area, this is gonna be it. If this door is actually here. Wrong assembly room? Huh. Dang it. Can I please just catch a break? It's weird when you can't see inside the assembly room. This is the only room that actually has a transporter in it. Sadly, my map here is not helping me. It's ticking me off. Do I have your plan? I do. Like, I don't think this even shows that there's a door there. Need to get on the platform. Oh, how lucky. I almost missed that jump. There's the door. Door's open. Okay, I'm gonna explain this before we get into it. This is a bonus room. This is a restricted area type room. So there's going to be security bots, and I need to have a certain weapon equipped on me for us to make it through here. Not that. We're going to get all the way to the end. So sadly the... crap, I can't talk. The recordings, those parts will not have this. The stream is going to see this. Oh look, there's Max. Die, Max. Now, I'm pretty sure you can pretty much find almost any of the creatures in this one. I can't really remember. But there's one in particular I really want to show up a few different times. Because he's going to be like... It's treated as a mimic in its own way. I just don't think it gives you tokens. Tarantulas. More maxes, really?
Here goes.
I mean, this was actually pretty well hidden. If you didn't have the guidebook or you didn't backtrack, you would never find out that this was actually here. That's a fact, because I didn't know it was here either. And I was surprised when I came in very late. Oh, okay, there he is. These guys can kill.
Sorry.
I needed that.
Like, these guys hit really hard. Digo still doesn't have anything. These guys hit really hard.
Sorry.
I might be in trouble here. Okay. Yeah, these guys they do not play. These guys hit hard and they stop you from moving, so. I should have kind of saved before I came in here, but we'll take what I can get. Next time I'll just bring out the illusion sword. We should be close to the end of this little maze. But I might stay in here, just for the experience. This would be a good spot to train for a little while. As long as I don't screw up. Which might happen a lot.
Here goes.
Oh my god. Oh, shit. Shit. He's already got his shield off. What I like about the illusion sword the most is the fact that it goes through the enemy and it can hit them. I'm taking a deep breath because these guys are instant battles and you cannot escape them. You are stuck versing them. You cannot escape. If I remember correctly. I usually don't back down from them. I usually just go head first and try to kill them. It's good experience. Now, where are those chests? I think there's 3 chests sitting back here. Oh, come on, they spawn behind me. Yeah. This is what I mean by being stocked up on your items early on. I'm just gonna take a little bit of an inventory check here. See what I can get rid of. Okay, Tigo's got his next weapon here. Let's try the Great Dane and this one. I don't think this one's gonna mix right now. Oh, okay. Good weapon. Sala. I still don't think this one's gonna mix. Nope. What level is this? No, not yet. Like, this is the back. Okay, there's the chest. Is there 2 or 3 here? There's 3. And none of these are mimics. They're all prizes. You would never know this is here. There's one of Steve's armors. You would never know it's here. Now this isn't Steve's best armor. Of course you get that from Mio. I'm trying to remember which one. I think it might be the factory stuff. Now the fun part. Get the hell out of here. I want to be as close to that exit as possible. Again, I don't mind being in here, but I haven't saved in a while. I would prefer not to lose all the progress I just made. Because I haven't saved it all, so you guys are witnesses that I have not saved in a while, so I'm gonna run to that door as fast as I can. We pretty much explored it. I just didn't do that lower half. But once I save, maybe I'll come back in here. Get my ass kicked. I'm also looking at stuff to do. Oh my god, stop giving me shotguns, please. These are worse than the Type Ks. Yeah, thank you. I mean, the experience still isn't bad. By the way, there is absolutely no reason to upgrade, master any of the side weapons, like the mahogany shot, free shot. It's not worth it. You don't get anything. They don't do anything in battle for you. Like at all. They only help you outside of missions and certain fights. That's it. Like, I think the mahogany shot's used a few more times, and that's it. The free shot, not so much. The barrier shot is used a lot. Is there another one? I can't remember. Right now, I'm more worried about getting out of here and getting into the boss room area. God dang you, stupid tarantulas! You're freaking everywhere. I already tried to merge them. It didn't work. Stop eating my inputs, please. That's like one of the most unstable things is when you go for that, the spin attack, that it cancels. There's the door. There's nothing else in here. If you just want to stay in battle the monsters, go for it, but there's really nothing else in here. Made it. Now to get back over to the other side. That way we can save and go to the boss room area and take out some Type Ks. What the hell? Digo, you came the wrong way. Wait a minute. Throw her down here. Dang it. I'll take the challenge. By the way, how can you poison a machine? Explain that to me. Oh, it's over there. I came out the wrong door. It's fine. I mean, we're actually at a really good pace right now. I'm actually quite happy with the results so far today. Except for early this morning when my internet decided to be crappy and we were unable to get all of them off Draco right away. I'm more interested in getting to that boss room and getting the save. Oh man. Yeah, I know type Ks can come in here. What else am I missing? Green bolts I've never seen in here. I don't know if yellow bolts will show up in here. If not, I can go down to Pikachu's lab and we can farm right there. We got cleaners, so I'm guessing maybe they can show up in here. No, I can switch my gun back because wait, isn't Jack still high enough for this one? Okay. Thank you. It's actually a pretty good gun for right now. Yep, there's a type K. Now he's dead. Now they can come in bunches, so that's always a good thing. I think my biggest challenge right now would be the yellow bolt and green bolts. Which they can both spawn at the same time, so that works. Oh, come on. Stupid shockers. Some more type Ks. I don't even remember how many type Ks we already had, so. Type K. I only had 8 of them. Wow. I'll take this good RNG right here. But I have a feeling that's just how this room is. What is this guy doing? We might actually get the type Ks done early, which will be good because this is really pretty much the last area we're going to be in. Oh my god. Can you guys find a different enemy to piss me off with? Time to the enemy. I also need to see how many coins we have now. $48, so 12 more of those. And I'll go get my license. I'm also going to try to merge these two again. I still don't think it's going to work, so yeah. One more level for the boots, though. I did need to heal. One sec. Sorry about that. As some people do know, I actually had oral surgery a few days ago. So I'm having some migraines and some pain. So I had to go get my medicine. I'm really liking this RNG right now.
Here goes.
How many more of those do we need? 10 keys, need 12 more. That's not bad. I'm more worried about getting the bolts than I am these guys. The bolts might take a while since they're on that one floor is just populated with so many enemies. Like you can find tarantulas, shock gems, welders, type J's, and in the middle of all that is the bolts. I really don't want to stop. My God. This migraine is just kicking me in the butt right now. That's not good. I mean, it's kind of weird. You would think by this point that we would have, in this particular room, would have a little bit more enemies in it than what's already here. The shocks are there from, I think, the first area, which really sucks, by the way. Same with these cleaner bobs.
Here goes.
Ooh. I saw the shield and I was just like, yes, more of them, and then we get this. Actually, let's head back to Pikachu's area. I want to circle around that and see if I can get these bolts real quick. We might get lucky. The K's might actually show up there as well. Does he have anything new in here? I do need these. Nope. I bought all of them. Give them there. Let me see if this is gonna count before they do anything stupid. Did I win? Yes. You literally have to be said person and then do the attack. If you are one of the other ones, then it doesn't work out that way. But you gotta be quick, because once they hit, they hit. See what I mean? These guys are freaking everywhere. Go away. So which one had the lowest amount that I needed to grab? So I need the yellow bolts. Yeah. So I need to find yellow bolts and type Ks. I am not gonna jinx that. Can you guys go find someone else to haunt? Those lucky clovers are not coming anytime soon. There's a mermaid scale. Won't see that till the last planet. Again, you want to open it a crap ton of these early on. I think I can buy that one. I'll decide enough to do that. Need 2 more of them. And then we can go back and hunt more type Ks. These were the final 2, right? Awesome. I can use my next gun. No. I don't know why I said that. That's not true. Let me try to combine these 2 again. Still don't think it's gonna let me, but I'm gonna still try. Nope. Yeah, he's not high enough for that yet. Okay, good. Now we just need the type Ks and we can call it. Now back into the lab though. I think I need to check the shop for one more thing. See if he has it. He does. I'm gonna buy 10 of them. I'm only buying extra because I might need them. Out of the way. Now the RNG is the only thing that we need to work with us for the rest of the stream. And then we're pretty much up to date monster-wise, except for what's on Verdan already. I'll have to go back and farm the Shadowwood at some point. I'm not gonna rush to go do that because we spent what, pretty much 2 hours or so trying to farm them, and we didn't get any luck. See, even yellow boats do come in here. They're more common on the lower floor.
Here goes.
We got 3 of them. Well, still. I don't remember how many we need. 5 more. So our next backtracking will be on Verdan. So I want to say I want to do that as soon as possible. Because again, once we get past this chapter, it should be a little bit harder to get certain enemies to spawn. Or something of that matter. Oops, I mastered that weapon. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Even if you master the weapon, then you do a combination, it doesn't absorb into the next weapon. That's not possible. I'm gonna hold back and let them do it. And then when they break open his shield, I'm the only one that doesn't need to take damage for this challenge. They can take damage. But with a type K in the mix, nah, I'm not doing that. Four more. My God, really? Missed. I'm actually really happy right now. We're pretty much beating the time limit that I thought I was gonna beat. Compared to Zerard, for instance. More shock gems. But if I keep getting this, I'm gonna get mad. Like, I was estimating about 2 hours just to get the 2 areas done on Zerard. I'm really hoping I can keep it around 2 hours. Though we spent a lot of time in the prison for that one enemy to show up. Oh, that's easy. As long as Zingo doesn't fire a shot. One of them was close. There's 3. I need 1 more after this. One more. I'm not gonna back down from the challenge, but come on.
Here goes.
Okay, there's it. That's it. We are done with Zerard for the time being. We are literally just underneath the 2-hour mark. I am really happy to be done with the early stuff here. Yeah, we're just jumping right down into it. That perfect though, I need to see it. I want to say I need to store one of these. Yeah, I'm not gonna push my luck, and I know if I push it, I'm gonna regret it. So, I'm actually really happy right now because we're gonna go back to Vidan tomorrow. We're not doing that today, and we'll get started with the hunting there. because we already started it. And I want to get them done like really soon, because these are all on the regular path of Verdan, and then these will be in the mines, and then wherever we go next. So we're done for right now. I'm gonna go lay down because throughout the last 30 minutes my stomach has been fluctuating. Sorry about that, but nothing I can do. This stream will be uploaded to YouTube. It will be out on Friday. So 12:15-ish p.m. EST will be part 6, and then 30 minutes later these videos will be out. So point 1, 2, 3, and this one will be 4. So if I do another stream tomorrow, part 6 will be out. Point 5 would be out, I should say, for the backtracking. Now, I think on a little bit of my free time, I might go get the Shadow Wood on my own. If I spend so much time doing that for one monster, I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. So I'll do that to the side and I'll grind it out. How terrifying that's gonna be. But for now, I think I'm leaving us in a good spot for tomorrow. I say that because the stream might be tonight and not tomorrow. So if it is tomorrow, because tomorrow I want to get the recording done, so my backtracking will stop right there. So we've caught up. The frog log is done, which I'm really happy about. As we're hunting, it's gonna make it so much easier later on. That way we can spend more time doing story stuff and videos than me going out and catching monsters. So for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys here tonight, probably, as I attempt to do the Verdan stuff as well. I might do the Shadow Wood tonight, depends on how good our luck is on Verdan. But for now, I'll catch you guys a little bit later. I'm gonna go lay down because this pain is now really getting to me. Have a good day, guys, and take care.